Introduction. Why did I decide to name my book The Red Pill Book? The book's title is a reference to the movie The Matrix. The movie depicts a dystopian future in which reality, as perceived by most humans, is actually a simulated reality called the Matrix. The Matrix world is created by sentient machines to subdue the human population, while their bodies' heat and electrical activity are used as an energy source. Time to unplug from the Matrix. I believe the movie's depiction of the human race is more fact than fiction. I believe that, just like in the movie, we are all plugged in and programmed to the Matrix. However, I also believe that with the proper implementation of the practices and information presented in this book, they can surely release you from the ties that bind you. In modern-day culture, these ties repress and suffocate your true potential for happiness and abundance to reach whatever it is that defines your hopes, dreams, and aspirations in life. In the movie, the blue pill keeps you hypnotized and plugged into the Matrix forever. The red pill unplugs you from the Matrix and releases you to live your true life. I would suggest to you that metaphorically, I urge you, it's time to choose the red pill. I would suggest that for most of you, you do not know that you do not know. The best place I believe to start in this process is in the knowledge that you do not know what you do not know. I would emphasize to you that you are not living the real you. You do have the potential to live the real you, though, to unplug and explore who you really are and live the real you. But right now, you are living the grand sum of others' beliefs and habits, hypnotized, spinning around blindly in the Matrix, on mental autopilot. And I would suggest within these pages lies the key to wake up to a higher consciousness of reality, to become self-aware, to realize true enlightenment, to unplug from the Matrix and reprogram yourself to a better, higher, functioning, more content you. Look around you. Wherever you live, whatever circle of society you're a part of, you'll notice that the vast majority of people live and focus on the world outside of themselves. They roll with punches and are manipulated by the world without. Those who are more enlightened, however, are intensely involved with the world within. In daily life, there are all kinds of things going on all around us, and there are things going on within us internally. The key message is that if you want to control the things going on in the world without, you must master and channel from the world within. Most people focus on the world without, but if you strive to become self-aware and enlightened, you will become intensely involved with the world within. Your thoughts, feelings, visualizations, whether good or bad, positive or negative, are the organizing principles of your life experience. It all starts from your world within and your immensely powerful mind and manifests to the physical reality of your world without. It's a scientific fact. The potential is yours to directly and intentionally control the world without by tapping into the infinite power within that is gifted to every human being on the planet. This is no longer just a theory, but proven scientific fact. I am talking about your subconscious mind. It never takes a break. As we think, so we are. The difference is that you can choose to control and channel your subconscious mind to create the reality you desire. This book is about personal discovery and the opportunity to lose the old you and embrace a new you. This book is about change and empowerment. Many people, when introduced to the theories and practices of mind power, law of attraction, pooh-pooh it immediately, saying their lives are fine and don't need that hippy-dippy New Age voodoo bullshit, that it's a scam to make the people flogging it rich. For those that have that mindset, which was many of my friends and acquaintances, everyone is, of course, entitled to their opinion. I would look at the example of how they were living their lives, thinking, Jesus, if they would just give it a try, they could benefit so much. But the best thing about this life is the free will to do whatever it is we want to do. My issue here is that I don't believe people realize just how much this matrix of spiritual repression actually exists. I'm sure many of the people reading these words are thinking, yes, the media, etc., are trying to manipulate how we think. Obviously, but don't let themselves go so far as to accept that their subconscious mind has been completely programmed with self-sabotaging, repressive, self-defeating ways of thinking and living. To believe in a model of other people's beliefs and values and culture more for their benefit than yours. I believe for most folks there exists a matrix of harmful paradigms and negative neural pathways riddled throughout your subconscious mind. They're well ingrained throughout all your years of living and absorbing them, and they are stubborn. They need to be pulverized, broken down, and expelled from your subconscious mind so that you can rebuild through the process of neuroplasticity, powerful new neural pathways that serve your wishes and desires. According to MedicineNet.com, neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. Neuroplasticity allows the neurons, the nerve cells, to adjust their activities in response to new situations or to changes in their environment. Being equipped with a subconscious mind that is rewired to serving your hopes, dreams, and aspirations, as opposed to other people's, is the point that defines the equivalent of fully unplugging from the matrix. These theories have been around for years and were first introduced by Napoleon Hill in his book Think and Grow Rich and Ernest Nightingale's Strangest Secret. With new discoveries in the field of neuroscience and quantum mechanics and physics, there is actual proof that all of what I'm saying here is true and possible. These badass paradigms and negative neural pathways are comparable to good old Satan, the devil, in that their single greatest feat is that most people don't believe or know they exist. They are persistent and stubborn. If they catch wind that you've become aware that they do actually exist and that it's time to give them the boot out of your subconscious mind space, they go into survival mode and start putting on the moves, dodging and diving and doing whatever they can to stay in control. You need to crush the self-limiting, self-sabotaging paradigms and harness the true, God-given, awesome power that lies within your subconscious mind. I will show you exactly how to do this. There are two main actions you need to engage in. The first is eradicating the negative beliefs and neural pathways ingrained in the present state of your subconscious mind. Break it down and rebuild a newly empowered, rewired subconscious mind. This is done through daily meditation and mind power exercises, sending messages and direction to your subconscious mind by way of your conscious mind. The second step is learning the tools and practices for how you can move mountains with the immense power of your subconscious mind once you've mastered it, which I will also present throughout the course of this book. To become truly proficient in projecting the power of your subconscious mind, you must first understand its principles. Chapter 9. Learn why and how your subconscious mind is the most powerful source in the universe. Truly believe that, and then master and implement that power. The idea behind the law of attraction is that thoughts become things. You can get what you want by thinking about it. They call this the secret. The statement is true, but there's a lot more to the process than what is explained in the movie The Secret. The best-kept secret from the masses is not time travel, black holes, or cold fusion. It is the fact that the human mind is a very powerful transmitter and receiver. With practice, you can learn how to increase the transmissions of your subconscious mind with intense focus and a high rate of vibration to then tap into the quantum field and literally change and modify things in the physical world. This great power lies within every one of us, waiting for us to give it development and expression. You don't have to acquire this power. You already possess it within your subconscious mind. You simply need to learn how to activate and use it. With practice and mastery of thought projecting with high vibration, you can achieve any task, goal, dream, reality that your mind can think of, combined with a burning desire, persistence, faith, and belief that you can make it so. If this piques your interest, keep on reading, and I'll show you the methods how. The thought of this may make your heart race a bit and think, "Holy crap, that's some mind-blowing crazy good stuff." Then all your matrix programming kicks in and says, "That's bullshit. Get real." The biggest hurdle is that we live in a time where everyone wants to get stuff now and quick. People will try for a little bit and say, "Where are the miracles? It doesn't work. That's bullshit." It's up to you. For true, life-changing results, daily practice is essential. Unfortunately, it isn't as easy as taking a little red pill to truly become unplugged from the matrix. It'll take considerably more effort, involving a lot of daily practice. The daily practice is key to, bit by bit, with incremental steps, reverse years of negative unconscious conditioning. If we want to use a harsher word, we could say brainwashing. You truly need to stay the course and put in the time and dedication. I'll provide you with everything you need to make it happen, but it's of course ultimately up to you. It's been said that only 3 or 4 out of every 100 people in this life go as far as to have both a definite purpose and a definite plan for the attainment of that purpose. It was said almost 80 years ago by author Napoleon Hill, and it's as true today as it was then. Thus proving the road to enlightenment, my friends, is truly the path, not much traveled. Very few people take the time to set goals, write them down, and document them, and fewer still speak them aloud daily in front of a mirror with passion, belief, and conviction. I recommend this practice. At first, it can seem a little weird, but if you can have the discipline to engage in this daily routine, you'll be far and above the rest of the pack. Shine the sun's light through a magnifying glass. If you move the glass around, not much happens. But steady it, focused on one spot at the right trajectory, and it can start a fire. You can do the same with your mind if you train it right with daily practice and then intensely focus on what it is you really want that would make your life happy and fulfilling. At first, it doesn't matter if you know the exact science of why and how things work. Just trust me that it works, and follow along and absorb the information in the order that it's presented in the book. I'm not going to boast or claim that my book will reveal some unprecedented super system or that it's the only way success can be properly achieved. All I'm saying is that I know these practices for sure work, and if you apply them on a daily basis, you can most certainly have life-changing success.